did you first start thinking about putting a turbine on your land?
It must be 20 months ago now. Nearly 2 years ago since we first started looking at it, yeah.
And what were the most important reasons for wanting this turbine?
We have a huge demand for electricity here with the potato cold storage. So out with any feed-in tariff or grants that we may have gotten, we could have used the electricity on our own site, so that was the primary reason for looking at the turbine.
Was there any opposition against your plan from people locally around about here?
Yes, the local community were against it just as a matter of course. Apart from that, there wasn't really any strong obstacles. The best thing I think that I did was to actually explain to the local people that we were doing it as part of a farming operation. I think when I explained to them that we were growing crops here, harvesting potatoes, storing potatoes that ultimately ended up on Tesco's shelf, they then could relate to that, and I said we'll just look at to harvest the wind to then be able to store the potatoes more sustainably and hopefully more environmentally friendly.
And what was the reason to select a specific spot on your land?
It would have been ideal to site it right on the farm footprint where we are just now, but because of the size of the buildings and the trees and everything round about here, that would have distorted the wind, so we really wanted to go up to the next level. So the turbine's sitting in a much higher spot, it's far more exposed and we'll be able to catch a lot more wind. So although it's taken it away from the farm with a bit of cabling and things like that, it's hopefully going to be much more efficient.
About this specific spot, do you know what the average wind speed at this location will be?
We hope it's going to do sort of 7 metres a second at that height.
What was the reason you chose this particular type of turbine?
Well, I think it was a turbine with a track record that's been working mainly in Holland for 15-20 years. We could go there and we could see the turbine, we could see it working, we could speak to farmers that have had them all that length of time, and they have a track record. There's lots of different ones now coming in to flood the market, and I just would have been very wary that they would stand the test of time. We're looking at this over a sort of 20-25 year investment, so I felt confident that the WES18 would fit the bill.